Welcome to Toffee TV. These are my player ratings for Everton 1, Manchester City 3. Jordan Pickford, I'm going to give him a 7. That is, my general level of, you had a decent game. Could he have done better with any of the goals? I don't think so. Made one really good save in the second half of the Gladys Street end. His kicking was generally okay, a couple of dodgy ones, but he was pretty good, okay in possession, so he was pretty consistent. Seamus Coleman, a 3. Seamus' worst game since he come back. He didn't offer anything going forward, really. He was caught out a couple of times, didn't really know where to go at times as well. With them playing the wing backs, wasn't sure who to cover. Their movements are so good that at times he just didn't have a clue where to go. Not really aided by the players in front of him either. And that's not just Walcott, but that's the central midfield players as well, who let players run onto him. And as I say, Man City's movements are so good that it's very, very difficult. Keane, 4. Again, same kind of problems. Really didn't have a clue. Doesn't really have the intelligence to know who to pick up and know who to run with. And just was generally poor. 4. Jags are 4 as well. Again, same problems, just not being able to deal with players' movements. Again, showing that age. When this is when the age shows in games like this, when players there's movement coming from all over the pitch and you don't know who to pick up and you don't know who to go with. And sometimes you make the mistake of going with players who drag you out, that leave the space in behind you. I thought Jags was guilty of that today. And yeah, was pretty poor. Baines, 5. Thought he did a little bit better on the left, probably aided by a little bit more cover from Balassi at times. Balassi was almost playing as a left back at time. Thought he did a little bit better, unlucky with a free kick in the first half as well. Slightly marginally better than the other defenders, but yeah, he gets a 5. Schneiderlin gets a 3. His heat map must be incredible, and I'm not being funny with Schneiderlin. The groundsman must hate him, because there must just be this little patch of grass just completely worn out. He shouldn't be anywhere near the team, as far as I'm concerned. He shouldn't be anywhere near the team. I've said this before and I stick with it. He shouldn't be anywhere near the team. He offers nothing. Offers absolutely nothing. And when I watch what Fernandinho did for Man City in a similar position to what he does, he offers nothing. Offers absolutely nothing. And I know a lot of people go, why'd you pick on Schneiderlin? Why pick on Schneiderlin? Any player who gets himself sent off on purpose not to play for Everton shouldn't play for Everton. Simple as that. Same goes for Ashley Williams. Shouldn't be playing for Everton. Shouldn't be anywhere near the first team, as far as I'm concerned. He just doesn't do anything. He doesn't offer anything whatsoever to the football team. Offer anything. He just side to side. I heard someone on the TV the other week saying there's some players who are really good at making themselves look busy. Schneiderlin's one of those players. Wayne Rooney, 3. He was equally as poor. Although he tried a little bit harder, but he was equally as poor. Nothing he tried to come off. He couldn't track his runners. There was no space for him. He allowed other players miles of space. And when you see the difference between him and Silva, my God, for players of similar age, my God. Silva just runs around like a little wisp. Rooney just, yeah, it's just not. We're just where you see you think of Silva and think all the good stuff is rising to the top. All the experience of his career, Rooney, we're just literally draining the last embers off it. Silva still dominates games. Balassi, I'll give him a 6. I think he tried to stop Walker. Tried is the word. But not with massive success, but he did try. His goal was good. Didn't have a particularly good game, let's be honest. He's such a weird player, Balassi. At times he looks such a threat. In the last 3 games, I think he's created 2 goals and scored 1. Which sounds like a good return, but then you watch him play and you think, the header he missed, I should have marked him down by about 10 for the header he missed, but I'll give him a 6. that'll cause a few issues in the comments. Walcott 5 early on looked okay, just went out of the game completely. Went out of the game. Towards the end there was really nothing in it for him. I think he tries, but it's just not there, is it? I think today showed the difference in a proper front three and how we want to play a front three. They had a proper front three with Sane, Sterling, and Jesus. We just don't have a proper front three. That doesn't help Walcott. Walcott needs to be on the front foot. I thought he was first half, but yeah. Tosin 5. Difficult game for him. Didn't create any chances for him. I think when we don't create chances for him, he's one of those strikers that just isn't part of a game. You have to make chances for Tosin. You make chances for them, I think he'll take them. But if you don't, then he just doesn't do anything. Like today, he works hard. Don't get me wrong. He tries, but it was him against 3 centre halves, and he just had no chance. I'll be honest, he had no chance. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'll give him a 3. He was pretty poor. I've given him 1 mark up from a 2, simply because I don't think he had a clue where he was playing. I don't think anyone had a clue where he was playing. I think that made it really hard for him, because if you don't know where you're playing, then that's hard. It was, what was the point? He wasn't a centre forward, and he wasn't a midfielder. So what was he supposed to do? It was pointless. It was a pointless exercise. It didn't help one tiny bit in the game. The manager's probably looking at his performance when he come on at Stoke and probably looked, he did things there, he threatened, he created problems. But playing Man City at home, you need to get on the ball. He didn't get on the ball, and if we're not on the ball, we haven't got an extra man in midfield to get on the ball, then how are you going to utilise him? At Stoke, we had players who could get on the ball, who could affect it, and then he was an option in the box. He was never in the box today because we couldn't get on the ball. See how that works, Sam? You're the manager, not me. And I can see that. If you haven't got the ball in the first place, then what is the point of a player like Dominic Calvert-Lewin if he can't get in the box? What is the point? You need to get on the ball first. Tom Davies, I'll give him a 7. I mean, he's not getting man of the match or anything, but I'll give him a 7 just because I thought his performance off the bench is exactly what we needed. Every time he got on the ball, he moved it well most of the time. He picked up cheap fouls, which what we hadn't been doing. He got stuck in, kept the ball alive, had a bit of energy in midfield. Everything we'd been missing up to that point, Tom did when he came on. And when people say, what does Tom Davies do? That's what he does. That's what he does. Now, whether that is good enough to go to the next level, I don't know. But in this Everton team, that's what he does. What other people don't do. And if other people aren't doing it, then he should be in the side. Maybe if you buy better players, he won't be in the side. But in this squad, he should be in the team. It's as simple as that. So for all the haters of Tom Davies, what does he do? Shouldn't be in the team. Who should be in the team then? Because no one else seems to offer what he does. So I don't know. Sam Allardyce gets a 3 for putting his pants on the right way this morning. Dear Avi, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have I been too generous? Have I not been generous enough? Let me know. You will anyway. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my instant reaction, Baz's instant reaction, and his 3 points from today. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. I'll see you later.